right, let's go. Today we're taking a look at Jalen Milroe as he leads his team to 3 first-quarter touchdowns versus Georgia. The draft is next week. Does Jalen Milroe deserve to be drafted in the first round? What do you think? Can he throw the ball? Can he run the ball at an elite level to change an NFL franchise? We're going to lock in today. We're going to figure that out. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're locked in with me. Let's get started right now. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're locked back in with Jalen Milroe. Last time I told y'all, to me, he's not worth a first-round pick. He's an athletic quarterback, but I don't think he's ready to lead a team. I don't think he's ready to change a program. I don't see that. And I don't know if it's going to get to the point of him being dominant on the NFL level. As you see right here, he hits the receiver Williams. He hits him, he reads the blitz, he delivers the ball. Pretty routine play, but what I have to tell you is he's on time. The ball is rotating out of his hand. It looks good. But one thing we have to note on this tape, he's playing with all-time receivers. This guy right here, too, is special. We have not seen a receiver come into college at his age and play the way he's playing. This man was 17 years old last year, going crazy. When I'm watching Milroe, teams are saying they're looking for an athletic quarterback. They see an athletic quarterback in him who can go out there, who can affect the game. They want someone who can affect the game. I think this guy possesses all the athletic traits. I think he's athletically gifted enough to change the game. But I don't think it comes out in his game every time he touches the ball. And that's one of the issues I have with how he plays. Right here, the pocket is collapsing. You got a mesh route right here. Two guys meshing right here. You got an over route. You got a back to the flat. And I think it's a clear out, right? Is there anywhere for this ball to go? This is a curl. It's not an over. It's a curl. He set it down. Is there anywhere for this ball to go? Look at one. Even 81 with all this field, if you want to lead him, throw him up the field, they're in man coverage. But instead, you run the one spot, there is no lane. The lane is here. Look how you got to read it. It's not here. You run and get yourself tackled. You miss the open space. If you hit this hole right here, now you have the opportunity to dump the ball off or to you 4-3, right? Run it. Show us. Don't just give yourself up. And this is what I see when I watch Milroe play. It's too many times where he's running to get tackled. Instead of running to get loose, he's running to get tackled. We need you to have supreme vision. There's no point of having supreme speed if you don't have the vision attached. It all must come together. Free play. We get the rusher off the edge, jump off sides. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do? Throws it to Williams. Williams makes a great play. This ball looks like it's thrown in only a place for Williams. But I have to say, we're having success. But we're having success because our guys are better than their guys. That is the thing. It's not going to be that way all the time in the NFL. As you can see, he's getting pressure. One more time from the other angle. As you can see, he's getting pressure. This ball needs to come out right here. Just throw the ball, make it easy. The receiver has 5 yards cushion. This guy is not trying to get beat deep. He's ready to get on his horse and go. He's scared. He's sitting here, he's stumbling. If the ball was thrown out here, easy. You made it tough, the guy goes and makes a play. It's a completion. You cannot, I don't want to sit here and nitpick a completion, but this is what I see when I see Milroe play. It's never just too smooth. It's never just super smooth. It's like when it gets there, it gets there. When it don't, it don't. But it's not like a consistent thing of saying, man, this guy's really operating really super duper sharp. We know he's athletic. And I think there's a space for him in the NFL. I think there's a space for him. I just do not believe he's a first-round quarterback. If you want to get this guy, bring him in, change the pace, I get it. I just don't think this is a guy to go and lead you to a championship as a full-time starter. Here we go right here. We're taking a shot. We're taking a shot one-on-one. We're throwing it out. Good completion right here down the field. How y'all feel about this one? One-on-one on the outside, he lets the ball go. How y'all feel about this ball? Look at the ball. Look at the trajectory of the ball. Very low on the line. Why didn't he just throw it out there? Throw it out there. Let him run underneath it for the touchdown. Still a good play. Your receiver makes a play for you. He catches the ball. Ball placement is important. It's all important. This right here is what everyone wants, though. This is what everyone wants. And if you can do this consistently, like I said, you will always have a spot, but you have to do this all the time. We need constant movement like this. Good job making the first guy miss. The first guy should not exist. When you're a runner, when you're an athlete, you should never get tackled by the first person. Especially look at 52, man. Look at how he's moving. This guy shouldn't even be, it should be nothing. No chance, no shot. Dip, get underneath. Now, let's roll. It's time to step now. It's time to step. But these are the plays I want to see for finish. Finish it for while you're running out of bounds. Push it. Let's go. Run to the edge. Push it. Push it. Push it. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, it's a little bit different seeing Milroe run with the ball than other quarterbacks I've seen previously who have the same type of speed. He just doesn't have that supreme wiggle. He don't have that super playmaking ability. Someone was arguing with me in the last video saying that Jalen Milroe is the next Lamar Jackson. He actually told me that Jalen Milroe was better than Lamar Jackson in college. To that I said, are you insane? Do y'all remember what Lamar Jackson looked like? Lamar Jackson would have scored on the last two plays, the play before and this play. But even to kick that off, he would have hit that deep go ball. That would have been a touchdown as well. Let's not get crazy here, y'all. They're athletic quarterbacks all around right now. We don't got to compare them like that. If we're going to compare them, let's do skill sets. Look at how he's running with the ball right here. He's an athlete. He's running. But it's a different type of athlete when you put Lamar into the conversation. Let's get real. Let's stay in reality. But this is what I see him doing on the next level. This is how I see the Pittsburgh Steelers using him. This is where I want Milroe to go. I want Milroe to go to Pittsburgh. Align him with another quarterback and allow him to do this. The offense will open up. You need a spot like that for him. I don't want to see Milroe in a spot where he has to go and throw the ball 25 times a game and read a defense and do all that. Just allow him to play fast. Allow him to play fast. Allow him to go and make open throws. Once again, he's hitting his guy too. Look at the route. These guys have so many open lanes on the field. I don't know what coverage this is. Is this zone? It looks like man. It looks like man. But hey, I think it is cover one. I think it's cover one with a hole player. He's playing a hole right here. This is like the one high safety right here. Everyone else looks like they're locked up, right? But let me tell you, if you're giving someone that much space, they gotta hit it. But let me show you how special the receivers are. Look at 2 when he catches the ball. Look what he can do. Making plays. This is what Milroe needs. If you're gonna pair him with someone in the league, you gotta put a top end receiver with him. Oh my God. I don't think he's making receivers better. I think receivers make him better. That's why I don't think he's a true first round quarterback. God, do y'all see this move right here? This kid's 17 years old, man. Do y'all see this? He's supposed to be a senior in high school. He reclassified. Breaking him down. Oh my God, yeah. He about to run a 40. He's about to run a 40 right now. He turned him into a D tackle in the middle of a play. Hand on the ground. Slide out too. Special receivers were around Milroe. He's dumping the ball off to guys who are wide open. He is getting the ball there. But I have to say, it's not like he's sitting back here reading it out, delivering it. He's just throwing stops, curls, goes. I don't want to sit here and say he cannot play in the NFL. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when you put him in the game, you have to have a design package for him with playmakers around him. Someone else told me, maybe it's the same guy, I don't know. If Jalen Milroe and Shedeur Sanders were to switch places, switch teams, who would have the most success? What y'all think, man? I like that comparison for quarterbacks. If I take Jackson Dart and put him in Colorado, what does Colorado look like? If I put Shedeur in Alabama, what does Alabama look like? If I put Milroe on another team, what does that team look like? That is how I determine the eliteness. If a guy is plug and play, if he can fit, if it works. This style of play only works at certain places. That's why the team that drafts Milroe will have to understand that. He can throw the ball. He can move around. I just don't think he's at the point right now where he can affect a game and change it up to warrant a first-round pick. But the way of the league, he might go in the first because everyone wants that athletic quarterback. What we're watching right now is versus Alabama. He's moving the team down the field. The first 3 possessions, they're touching paint. This is possession 2 right here. Actually, it's the 3rd possession, y'all. Here we go. Touching paint, y'all. This is the 3rd one. First 3 drives, these boys scored. They put points on the board. This is what you're getting. This is when you're getting the best version of 4. Allow him not to think. Allow him just to go out there and play. Take away the guessing game. Allow him to go out there and just put it on the line and don't overcomplicate things. Alabama scored the first 3 possessions against Georgia. How did they do that? By allowing Milroe to play fast, allowing him to get the ball to his playmakers. Can he do that on the NFL level? I think he can in a situation like this. I don't think he's a guy you're going to put in there and you're going to expect him to go out there and say, hey, come save the day. That would be Anthony Richardson Part 2. And I think Milroe's better than Anthony Richardson. But when you expect guys to do things they don't normally do or they're not really ready to do, you're asking for a disaster. You have to be smart with how you're doing it, how you're playing it, how you're scheming it. So like I said before, Milroe should not be drafted in the first round. I'm not saying he can't play. I'm saying he's not a first rounder. There's a difference. There's a difference of skill within a scheme and being able to operate. I don't think he has it. I don't think he's ready for that. But hey, let me know what y'all think. Let's keep going. We got more plays to watch, more film to break down. Let's go.